Yes. Is this the 27-inch iMac killer? 8th generation 6-core GTX 1050. Let's take a look. Woo! So you want to upgrade that Windows Home to Windows Pro, or just get killer prices on Windows Office 2016 and cheap gaming keys? Head on down to 0 and 9. Make sure you copy and paste my code from the description to get a price that's going to make you go woo! So is this the 27-inch iMac killer? Well, you can get a 4K display, you can get a full HD touch display. It is more powerful graphics card, 6-core CPU versus 4-core, and it's more affordable. So yeah, there you have it. Now the iMac is actually used by a lot of content creators. Is this Dell Inspiron 7000 all-in-one good for content creation? Well, let's find out. So some things to know. You can output to another monitor, so you can have dual monitors. You have an SD card reader, you have USB-C. As I said, you can get a 4K version and you can get a full HD with touch. So all those things are great for content creators. I'm going to give you some benchmarks for video rendering. I'm going to show you how it performs in the timeline. I'm going to give you some Lightroom benchmarks, some audio benchmarks, and 3D benchmarks. What makes this great for a content creator is it has 2 drives in there. So you have your OS drive here and you have another drive here, a 2.5-inch drive bay. So this is an M.2 SSD and this is 2.5-inch SATA based drive. Now this is a mechanical hard drive here. This is an SSD. These are user upgradable. So you can put a larger M.2 SSD in there and you can replace this with an SSD if you want. Now if you want the absolute best performance, I would recommend replacing that with an SSD for content creation. But what's great about this is you have your applications on the C drive, the same drive as Windows, and then you put your content on this D drive here. So you put your project files, you put your Lightroom catalog, and it just makes such a big difference. It really does. It's much better than putting it on the same drive as your operating system. So what also makes this great for content creation, 8th generation, 6 cores, okay, up to 32 gigabytes of RAM, user replaceable as well, a 4 gigabyte GTX 1050. So there's plenty of power here. The i7-8700T with 6 cores, it's a 35 watt part, great for content creation. Those extra 2 cores you get over quad core makes all the world of difference, and it performs very well. And it makes this such a great computer for content creation. And the GTX 1050 pretty much gives you all the power you need for video editing, Lightroom, Photoshop, and even 3D and stuff like that. And having 6 cores is also great for music production as well. And it's actually quite a quiet machine. And even under load, it's very quiet. So it's a fantastic content creation device. Let's see how it performs in the timeline with Premiere Pro. And spoiler alert, you can edit 8K footage on this. So that is great. So if you like these content creation videos, make sure you smash that like button down there. I'll keep on making them if people want them. And if you're new around here, please subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, tally ho. So as we can see, the scrubbing performance is very good at full. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Look at it. Nice. All right, let's see if we can play through the high resolution photos. And there, no problem at all, playing through the high resolution photos at full. This is 4K footage. The actual resolution of these photos is like 36 megapixels, I think it is. As you can see here, this is the 4K footage with the color correction. Can it play through that at full? Hasn't dropped frames yet, so that's a good sign. Keep playing through. Wow, this is pretty good. We're playing full. So that's good. You can see the 6 cores obviously help out there, 35 watt part. So, not quite as powerful as what goes in, say, an XPS 15 or a MacBook Pro or something like that. But 35 watts, it's up to 3.2 gigahertz, 6 cores, 8th generation. You can see it really helps with the playback there, having the extra 2 cores of what you would get normally with a quad core. So let's see multiple streams then. There we go. And this one can stay on the bottom. There you go. 4 streams, 4K at full. There's no color correction here. I've taken that off, but let's see. I can scroll through them all. No problems. It looks like it scrolls through them pretty good. All right, let's see if it plays them back. 4 streams, 4K. Yeah, baby. Yep. Start to drop frames at the end. It can play multiple 4K streams. you know, if you want the best, absolute butter smooth operating editing, just put it at half, but this can do it at full 4K with color correction, high resolution photos, multiple streams. It's got you covered, so it's going to be great in the timeline. Let's go have a look at the render times. Actually, let's have a look at some 8K footage. Let's see how it handles that. Okay, now we have 8K footage, and obviously it's not going to play this at full, but let's see how the scrolling is. Yeah, you know, it's not a slideshow, but yeah, it's not too bad. Let's just try and play it. Yeah, okay, it's not going to play it at full. Let's try half. Let's try to play back at half. 8K, I mean, a desktop struggles with this. Only the best desktops can actually play it at half, raw, like that straight out of the camera. There we go. Yeah, it's dropping frames, but yeah, that's pretty smooth at half. Okay, it starts to drop them at the end. That's pretty good. You can edit at half. Obviously, the playback's not going to be as smooth, but look at the, you know, the scrubbing. That's very good at half. All right, let's go one down, quarter. Let's see if the scrolling's going to be like butter at quarter. You can see there, it's nice and smooth. See how it plays. Ooh, at quarter. Wow, that's pretty good. And quarter looks good in 8K. So this can edit 8K footage raw straight out of the camera. Just put it on quarter. It looks still fantastic. Have a look at it. It looks unbelievable. That's awesome. So that is very good. Actually, that's performing better than a lot of the laptops that have the 45 watt part 6 core. So that's really good. So 8K footage is really good. So here's the uncompressed Cineform, and you can tell that it is the Cineform because it has the sound there because I've already exported it. Cineform or ProRes or anything like that, you do this when your system can't handle it, okay? 8K raw footage, so hard on your system. So what you do is you obviously just uncompress it and change it to Cineform, ProRes, something like that. There's many different ones. I think Avid use DXNR or something like that. So this system has 16 gigs RAM. All right, so let's see. Actually, we'll try and see how much RAM usage comes up. It's not really using that much, to be honest. So as you can see, now that it's Cineform, look at that. Wow. Boom, it's butter. This is 8K footage still. It's still the same footage. It's still 8K. It's just uncompressed. It's a larger file. It's just easier for the system. Now let's see if it can play that full. Okay, you have that little bit of a lag at the start and then it's playing it. This is real time now. Oh, no, it's starting to drop frames. Okay. Well, what's happening there? That's weird. This is something to do with Premiere. I'm guarantee you. I don't know why it does this. It just has this lag at the start for some reason with certain types of footage. Let's play it again. All right. And it might have something to do with the speed shift or something like that. It just doesn't ramp the CPU up quick enough. But as you can see, it's not able to play that back at full 8K footage, even though it is Cineform. But it's very editable. You can scrub through this, no problems. You're not going to have real-time playback. But, you know, it's not too bad. Let's go to half. This is where most people are going to live, even with Cineform or ProRes. Let's see. You get that lag, which seems to happen quite a lot. But as you can see now, that is 100% smooth. There is no dropped frames there. 18 frames dropped there. Okay, that was just at the start. You can tell it's just at the start. Let's play it. No frames dropping back here. So yeah, it can do it at half. So you can play it at half, no problems. You can see no frames are dropping now. 0 frames drop. And you can see what the problem is when you start it like this. And this happens on all of it. No, it's playing it back, no problems now. Because the CPU is already ramped up, I think it is. It's something to do with the speed shift of the CPU, I think. But as you can see, you can play it back at half, no problems. There you go. 8K you can edit on this, no problems. You could even do it with raw red footage. you know, if you want the best performance, uncompressed to Cineform, something like that. But you do not have to. You can actually edit raw red 8K footage. Just you put it down to say quarter and you'll be able to edit it. No problem. So there you go. Like to thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like these videos. I'll continue to do them. And until next time, guys, tally ho.